Ready and go! Tim?
Could you guys please introduce yourselves and tell us what you do in the band and give us a wee brief history about the band?
Yep, I'm Trevor. I sing in Our Last Night.
I'm Tim. I play drums in Our Last Night.
I'm Woody. I play bass in Our Last Night.
I'm Matt. I play guitar and sing.
In what?
In Our Last Goodbye.
No, Our Last Night.
Our Last Night.
Yeah, and we're here in the UK. Loving it.
Playing shows. It's been great.
Brief history. The band started. I joined. Now we're here.
Oh, we're doing brief history?
That is pretty
So you can-
Okay.
Long story short.
We started from the bottom and now we here.
Now we are here.
That's a good.
That actually sums us up pretty
Yeah.
It's a brief story.
Now we're almost there. We're still kind of at the bottom, but like we're making our way up.
Yeah.
You're currently on your UK and European tour. Where did you start? What places have you been to so far and where have you still got to go?
We started the tour in Russia, and then we did the UK for like
A week.
a week and a half, and then went to mainland Europe, and now we came back for 2 shows. We played Reading last night, and then Glasgow tonight, and then we go to Australia tomorrow.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
For your new album Oak Island, you decided to go with an Indiegogo campaign to fund it. Can you just tell us a wee bit about what Indiegogo do and how that came about to be your choice for funding your new album?
Indiegogo basically gives artists and like inventors, basically any creative idea you have, gives them the opportunity to raise money through
Crowdfunding.
fans or people, just basically anybody who finds out about the campaign, by offering them perks. So like we offered merch packages and guitar lessons and all sorts of stuff. And people, luckily we have fans that are, I don't know, that like us enough to buy a product before it even exists. So luckily we raised like over $40,000 to fund Oak Island.
Do you think that the Indiegogo campaign gave the fans more of a chance to be involved with the creation of the album?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they definitely enjoyed being like working so closely with us, and so did we. It was a cool new experience for us, and you could tell that they were stoked to be a part of making it all happen. So definitely.
Is it important to you guys as a band to interact with your fans on a regular basis, even when you're not on tour?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's the most important thing any band can do, really. That's like the #1 thing. If you're in a band, you should always do that, because like building a relationship with your fans is definitely the most important thing, because they like to come to the shows and feel like they already know you as people rather than just like a random band on stage that they're just there to see. And it's cool to just get to know our fans as people too.
What was the writing process like for this album?
Pretty quick, I guess.
We kind of decided that we wanted to release the EP because we got a tour with Sleeping with Sirens in the US, and we wanted to release something the first day of that tour. So like 2 months or 3 months before that, we kind of just decided to
Have
Right.
release out right at the beginning of that tour.
yeah.
So I don't know. I think I had a few songs, like ideas that I've been working on that we ended up using. Actually, a lot of the like starting ideas were ideas we kind of already had,
There were a few songs we
with
started from
the
scratch.
exception from a few songs, I guess. But like none of them were developed. But we like developed and wrote those songs like a month probably, and then recorded
Another
the EP
month.
the next month, and then it came out like a week later after we were done.
What was your personal favourite song to record off the new EP?
To record,
During the process, like when you were in it, what was...
Same Old War is cool because we did that first because we wanted to release a music video for it.
Yeah, that was the song I had been working on for the longest,
Longest.
probably. So like the most,
We were all
I
excited
think the most
about it.
thought was put into that one.
Yeah.
It's kind of why we released it first and stuff like that. It had been gone through the most. I don't know. It's been worked on the most, I guess.
You guys have a really big YouTube following and you are really well known for your covers of like famous pop songs. What's been your favourite to record and video?
Probably my favorite cover is the newest one we just posted, Dark Horse. I think that seems like one of the fan favorites too at this point. It's gotten like, I think it just hit 500,000 plays today in like 3 weeks, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think that was the coolest transformation. I think it was cool. Like singing, probably. I had fun singing.
Justin Timberlake.
Our Clarity cover, probably. Justin Timberlake was the most
Hardest one, yeah.
Because
Trying to match up with JT.
also he's doing like a quiet voice singing a lot of his melodies, and then but ours like a heavier cover, so you have to do a lot of those crazy, really difficult melodies and like
Loud.
energetic, loud
Yeah.
voice, which is kind of pretty challenging. But Clarity, I love all the singing melodies and stuff, so I had a blast singing that song.
If you could give bands that are just starting out, young kids, any piece of advice on their career, what would that be?
Do everything as professionally as you can.
Yeah, and like when you're releasing like a first song, try and have like a music video out that you can release on YouTube, because people nowadays, they just want like something to look at rather than just like
It
just
gives people
hearing
the most
song.
content that will allow a fan to latch on to your band.
Yeah.
So like you always want music videos because people like see you on the screen and they're like, oh cool. And it's more memorable, you know? You shouldn't just
Put up like a lyric video.
just do it big. Like try to look as professional as you can by just I don't know, if you have to save up money to get professional content, I would suggest
worth it,
trying to do
yeah.
that. It's definitely worth it.
So what's been your most memorable memory so far on this headlining tour that you've been doing?
I mean, all of these shows have been pretty crazy. We never thought we'd be able to come here and headline shows like this. Pretty much like, at this point, pretty much half of them have sold out, which is pretty crazy for us. So yeah, just getting a chance to play all these big shows and doing all that has been incredible.
Can you just tell everyone where they can find you guys and your music and your band?
Best place to follow us probably be
YouTube.
YouTube because,
Yeah.
like you said, we have a lot of videos on there, and all of our new content goes straight to YouTube, nowhere else first.
We have our whole new EP streaming on there too, so you can just listen to it there. So it's youtube.com/ourlastnightband.
It's great, thanks a lot guys.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
sure.
Thank you guys.
Thanks. Sorry.